Hey you guys, so in this video I am going to be tapping and scratching and doing some crinkle sounds on some different items. These are all items that I have used and emptied because I've enjoyed them so much in the last month or two. And that is what an empties video is. It's like showing all the products that you've really enjoyed and emptied, and you're showing the empty containers of them. So this first item is Sensodyne toothpaste. I love Sensodyne. It works really well if you have sensitive teeth for any reason. I have sensitive teeth, like one in particular, one tooth that's very sensitive to acidic things, and I love lemon, and so I use this for that. I mean, I brush all my teeth with but there's just one area where it's really sensitive, and this works wonders. I've even gone on trips before where I did not bring this toothpaste. I just brought like the travel size, like simple Colgate or whatever it was. And after just not using this for like 2 or 3 days, I can feel the sensitivity again if I had lemon. So I really like Sensodyne. This is not the exact kind that I'm used to using in the States, but I have not been able to find it in Egypt so far. They have lots of different kinds of Sensodyne here, but I haven't seen the exact kind I'm used to from the States that's specifically for like acidic things. So coffee, wine, lemon, any citrus stuff. They all seem to, every type I've tried has still really helped with that sensitive tooth. Actually, sorry, I started doing it like it was English. So it goes from this side. And then here, this is an S. S, in, S, where, or like an U sound, depends on, anyway, long story of how to read Arabic, but this is the S, in, S, where. In Sensodyne. Okay, so the next item is my Pantene. The conditioner, and I completely used it up. I've used this conditioner for quite some time. It's probably not super great in any way, honestly. It's just I've used it for a while and I kind of just finished it off. So this wasn't like a new thing or anything I'm trying that's new. I do like the scent of it. I do often get compliments on my hair smelling good after I've washed with this, the conditioner. It's the mix of the shampoo and conditioner scents. So I'm trying to talk like a bit louder even though I'm softly speaking, because I did do the vote in the community tab on the talking videos, asking for the percentage of people who liked voiceovers for the talking versions or non-voiceover like I'm doing right now, talking with you as I'm filming. And this got a higher percentage of votes. The highest percentage of votes was actually of being fine with either way and liking them both, which was encouraging to hear. But yes, the talking while I'm filming as opposed to a voiceover did get a higher percentage of votes than the voiceover did, but there are still lots of people who voted for voiceover, so I'm still going to do both here and there. But I've been talking about mic stuff lately because I'm kind of tested another little mic, and I'm actually going to go to like a shop within the next week or two to kind of look at some mics that will be better than what I have. So hopefully we can get kind of a nice mix of getting the sound of my voice and the items a bit more equal, and get to do it in kind of like not live, but you know what I mean, like non-voiceover style. I think that's everyone's kind of ideal, that I would be talking with you as I'm filming, so my hands are moving with what I'm saying, but also have the voice be clear enough, because sometimes the item is a lot louder when I'm trying to softly speak. So okay, that is the conditioner. This is the rice that I have been enjoying here in Egypt. It's an Egyptian rice. There are lots of different kinds of rice in the world. Different kinds of rice. Yeah, rice. The plural of rice is rice. So okay. And this one is really like a thick, chewy rice. And it says excellent Egyptian rice here. This is the same thing here, essentially. So rice, Egyptian, and I'm assuming this is excellent because I don't know that word in Arabic. So I've completely finished off this little bag. You can find this kind of rice everywhere. Ooh, good news. I think I was telling you guys about the pizza that I had ordered here from Pizza Hut and Papa John's at different points. I have those two pizza places here. And I was like disappointed, which is kind of silly, but I was a bit disappointed because I'm going to grab another item and keep telling you the story. So I was a bit disappointed because the Pizza Hut pizza, you know how the pan crust for Pizza Hut is like, you either love it or you hate it. I love it. It's like really greasy, lots of oil. It's just, oh, it's so good. But here, it's like just bread. It's like a thick bread that makes the crust, and it's not like that. You know what I mean? If you know Pizza Hut, you know what I mean. So it's like, okay, it's just more like, I feel like I'm eating a lot of bread with a little bit of cheese, and the cheese is like, it's not mozzarella cheese, there's something different about it. It's a bit more yellow, so it's got a bit different flavours. It's like, it's good, but it's not great, you know. And it just doesn't, something doesn't work right. Same with the Papa John's pizza, had the same experience. The crust was a bit better, but the cheese was still a different kind of cheese. And that actually surprised me a bit, just because it is like, usually, what are they called? Not franchises, but just like these bigger companies have like a pretty standard way of making things, no matter which country they're in. But I bet there's like ways in which they alter the way that their foods are made or served in different countries, dependent upon preferences, and definitely that might just be like way too greasy here. I don't know. Most of the breads here are more fluffy and like real bready, so maybe that's why. All that to say, I was looking for pizza that's like more, mozzarella cheese and like, I don't know, you know what I mean, just tastes more like pizza in the US just tastes, because I'm from the US and I'm in Egypt right now, and I love the pizza in the US, and I haven't been able to find anything that tastes quite right here yet, and that means right for my taste buds, what I'm used to in the US. So someone that's used to the pizza here in Egypt is going to go to the US and be like, where's my Egyptian Pizza Hut? It's not going to taste quite right. So it's definitely subjective. So, all that to say, I was searching and I found like an Italian restaurant, like an Italian pizza place. And I was like, okay, it said New York pizza in a few different spots, and I was like, I'm going to try this. And I was so excited because I got it. I was like, yes, this is pizza for me. I could tell it was mozzarella, and the thickness of the crust was right. I don't know, it was super exciting. Small things, small things. Okay, let me tell you about this. This is the bottle, the Emptied bottle of this delicious kind of kiwi drink, juice. I don't know, like it says fresh kiwi, and that's exactly what it is. They've taken a kiwi and all the insides, the yumminess, they fill it, and you can like drink it like a juice. It's not blended though, it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's not like a smoothie or something. It's just really like just raw, fresh kiwi. And what I had done with it is I put it in the freezer for some time. And then once it's like kind of slushy status, you take that out and you just like get balls of this like frozen slushy kiwi. Delicious, delicious. And it's bottled and like prepared in a really great way so that it doesn't bother my tummy, which can happen with fruits that are not cooked, vegetables that are not cooked when you are traveling abroad, so heads up on that. So this has been a great find for me because I've been looking for different kinds of sources of fruits and vegetables and getting more nutrients in different ways. So they also have at this store, this is a store called Sunny Supermarket, they have a bunch of different fruits that they've put into bottles. Strawberry, which is great, because I wouldn't usually just eat a strawberry plain here. I did try once in it. I always try like little bits to see if it bothers the tummy, and it did, so I'm glad I only tried a tiny bit. But because this company really washes them really, really well, gets rid of any bacteria, etc., and then they bottle them, it's perfect. Okay, I want you to hear the bottom of this bottle. I really like the sounds that it makes. Okay. This is probably my favourite Empties container of the month. Because I found this yogurt kind of, it's like an ice cream or a frozen yogurt. So it's yogurt with berries. And it's so delicious. I tried a few other flavours of this like brand. It's called Hawaii. And this one's the yogurt with berries, but they have like sorbets mostly. And I tried a few, but it's like, I like the yogurt one because it's got protein, and it, I don't know, the zinginess of the yogurt. I don't know what word I'm looking for. Tanginess. I love it with the berries. And it's got a great texture. So if you ever come across this, I highly recommend it. But the cool thing is you can use it for Tupperware afterwards. And if you've been with me since the beginning of my time with Egypt, you will know that I very foolishly and accidentally purchased Tupperware for way more than I anticipated paying for it. It was a mistake I made with like numbers. I didn't catch that it was significantly more than what I thought. I got home and was like, why did I pay this much for Tupperware? And now I'm like laughing at myself even more, because just use the containers of stuff you get, you know, like I don't need these Tupperware for like long periods of time, right? I just need like, you know, some little things, you know, and it's perfect and it's free, and because you've purchased something, eaten it, and then you just use it. So yeah, and this has been everything, like stores sometimes have products and then other times don't. So like if you found this at one store, you could go back the next week and it's not going to be there potentially. So you can't really like bank on certain things being at the same store each time. Some products, of course, you can, like some basics, but this one has, so when I found it the other day at another store, I purchased four of them, because I had been trying to find it ever since liking it for the first. I like purchased one to try it, loved it, then could not find it for quite some time. So when I found it, I purchased 4 of them. Let's bring back just the container and not the lid also. The next item that I've been loving this month, I've gone through 2 of these, is that this is just the wrapper now, because I ate all the bubble gum. Actually, there's one piece left that was on the bottom, maybe over here. It's a big, thick, great, like, bubble blowing gum. And this is the wrapper. So, Babble. I did a recent video doing gum chewing while I tapped and scratched on things, and I think I did some camera brushing. It was like I think it was called like tons of triggers. It was lots of triggers in one. And so one of the things I was doing was chewing gum, and it was this kind. It's delicious. Wouldn't it be amazing if there was a gum where the flavour that you get in the beginning, that juiciness of the flavour coming through in the beginning, if that lasted for like even like 2-3 minutes, that would be pretty great. Okay. Next, I've shown this to you guys in the US, kind of the same sort of thing, but it's in a different language here. It's actually, I think, French. So this is the Dove moisturising body wash that I like to use in the US, but I haven't been able to find like the best prices here. It's actually a bit expensive, but when I stopped using it and just using another regular, a bit cheaper soap, I was getting like really dry skin, so I went back to this one. It's a moisturising soap. So it is more expensive, at least, than what I would normally want to pay for soap. Body wash, essentially, body soap. But the weather was quite dry here for some time, and it really, really helped. I didn't know that there were soaps you could get that had moisturiser in them until very recently, and that's why I went and started trying this about 7 months ago. So I highly recommend this, actually. In the US you can get the it doesn't have to be the Dove brand. They have like cheaper versions of it. Like Target has a Target version of this that works great. It smells a tiny bit different, but it still works really well. So you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed seeing some of the products that I've used and used up. There is a no talking version of this as well. If you want to go hear the sounds without the talking, you can do that as well. Okay guys, thank you so much. I hope they have a great rest of your day or night, and I hope to see you in the next